So in the chipping, basically over here on the right hand, this is your original chip. You chip with your hands. There's a scooping action here. And this is you trying to get the ball up without mishitting the ground. And we just have to get that feeling back. You can see here you're just moving what I call the windshield wiper with your hands. You're hitting with that scooping feeling. But in the grain and all these different things, you're going to interaction with the ground will be inconsistent. So we need to get that feeling. We started was doing the full swing. They got three things we need to pay attention to in the swing to play leverage. We got your arm connected to that muscle behind you, underneath the scapula muscle, underneath the shoulder blade. This arm is like a lever to that muscle. That's your hit. You're going to move from your feet. You're going to feel your feet and knees and core connected and hit. And with that feeling of playing leverage to something, not trying to scoop something. And that creates this downward. You see here we're creating a downward shaft lean. That means we're compressing down and not scooping up. And that becomes the hit. I wanted you to look in the front curve of the ball, not the back curve. And this is how we create a downward blow. You do not have to hit down, because if somebody told you to hit down, you would hit down with your right hand and you would hit way behind it. A descending blow will happen if you just kind of do this little motion, staying connected, and get that little hit. And then we put the bag down, and you can see here that you had no instinct to lift the bag, so we just applied leverage to it. Same thing. So that feeling of that same muscle, arm here, feet, and core. The key is you just can't hit the bag with this feeling. You need to move from the feet and core. So I kind of picture at impact that my belt buckle somewhere over on this side of the bag, because I'm moving my legs, but I'm also applying leverage to the bag. Got to get the movement out of the way. And you're not moving up here from the shoulders because you're playing leverage. And your other swing, your shoulders would just kind of spin away and you flip at it. Now we're playing much more leverage in the golf swing from there. As you do that, this is your compression that you have to keep working on, and we'll work from there. Let's go back to find the video that I need to show you. Let's see. Okay, so now let's move this back up a little bit. So this is hitting the bag with that feeling we just saw here as you're hitting. It's important to feel that arm. See, my arm is staying connected to my chest. I'm hitting with my arms, my hips. I'm not hitting with my hands. I'm applying leverage. To keep that picture in mind. So over here, I'm doing this drill. Let's look at the bag. If you look at the bottom also, you can see as I go down to hit a golf ball, I'm not getting under the ball. I'm going to hit the ball first. It hits the face, and then it hits the ground, and that compresses the ball. So if I hit the bag over here, you see I'm just applying leverage with that same feeling of those muscles and hit. With a ball, I'm doing the same exact motion. It wouldn't matter if I was doing this with a 9 or a 7 iron. I'm going to apply leverage. If it's a small one, I'm just going to here. And if it's a bigger one, I need a bigger backswing to add more speed or energy, and that will hit the same. You also can hit balls with your right hand, learning how not to flip it. See, my hand stays in what we call that extension. This means it's bent and there's a shaft lean, and there's applying leverage. So you can see whatever version I'm doing, I'm still applying leverage to that bag or to the ball, and that'll hit the face. Because we need that club to lean like this, which is a descending blow, and that compresses the ball. Once that club goes scooping up, it's leaning backwards, and that's going to have a miss hit. It's not about restriction in the wrist. It's just about seeing I need to create a downward feeling of hit, not a right hand trying to scoop underneath it in your swing. So that works on your contact. So we want to, in ball position, feet close together. And from that position, let's show one more thing here. So when you watch a tour player go through the ball, you'll see that their hands are very quiet, meaning they stay in the backhand will go to flexion, and column is here. It got more flexion than any tour player. Most of them are more like this, but the backhand is in extension, meaning there's a bent, which keeps that shaft moving, which allows that to hit the ball first and drive the club down naturally. Whether we're doing these are full swings, but we're doing this or a chip, it's still playing leverage the same way. So this is important because this is how we play leverage to that shaft to compress the ball for maximize your distance and your contact from the ground. So this is very important because we want to get all that scooping stuff going on in your swing. And we're going to move more towards, here's you doing a chip here at the end. And you can see how your knees are moving, and that's a much cleaner hit. You hit the ball first and then the ground second. Your hands are quiet. But since you're not moving from your hands, you're moving from the other three things, that back shoulder, your core muscles, and your knees, and just play leverage. And see in front of the ball, it feels like you get through and hit the ball. Shots just feel like you're passing through that shot more than anything else to make that solid contact with the golf ball every time. This is just a chip. If you went further back, if it's a small swing, move your ball position back with your feet close together. But bigger swing is just more energy, but the same contact. And that gets us to that little chipping motion. And then if it doesn't matter which club you pick out, if we hit a bunker shot, all we did was move the ball. We put the ball up here in front and just hit that spot where that ball was with the bigger version, and let the bounce hit the sand. I think you'll find that pretty easy to get the ball out if you're doing this pretty good.